study session where we talk about topics that matter to us, the young people, and what the Bible has to say about them. I'm Natasha.
Okay, Josh.
I'm Vincent, and today we are not gonna be your host because today is another episode of Producer Chats.
Hello everyone! Thanks for tuning in again to another episode of Sprout. And before we begin sa ato ang Producer Chats, I would like to welcome Chan.
Hey, I'm back!
She's here, finally.
Kung ano lang, si Samsam na like ko ang namo.
Sam, if you see this, balik na.
We're waiting for you. Sure. So yeah, ano na to ang topic for today, guys? Can anyone guess?
Oh, I think it's about dating.
I think it's about
I think lang one guess, dating.
I think it's about online.
Wala.
Something online.
We did not discuss this.
No, this is
prior.
not scripted. This is not scripted. Not at all.
Not at all.
See, there's no
No
script.
script.
No script. But yeah, anyway, ang ato topic for this afternoon is all about online dating. Interesting. So, well,
Great.
how do we define? So how do we define dating, guys?
Basically meeting people, getting to know people.
That's a very kind of. I think in dating we have different perceptions of it, especially in the Philippines here, and in the
Yes, Philippines.
and in the other international countries. So let's try not to define, like maybe like in each perspective what dating means.
It's different here in the Philippines because usually for us here we start with courting.
Yeah,
There's a
so
courting
that's
stage.
the term.
Kanang manguyab
Yeah.
before they officially date.
Date.
Outside, it's kind of I don't
Dating
know.
is actually
I think
the
it's like
courting.
a label.
A label.
Like, for some others,
dating.
dating is a label. So if people would ask them, "What are you guys?"
We're
They would
dating.
say, "We're dating."
But doesn't
But they're not
mean
kanang uyab, like kanang like
official.
Yeah,
girlfriend and
so
boyfriend,
but
like
to
officially.
clarify, that's from the outside
Yeah.
and the outside.
It could be,
other
I don't know if
countries.
it's also gone here, but that's what I usually notice from like other countries.
So yeah, to clarify now, I guess dating in the Philippines. When you say dating, it means you're together.
You're
Ah.
Together
together
here in the
already.
Philippines, but in other countries, dating means
You're like
you're getting to know each other.
Getting to know each
You know,
other.
you're
still getting to know each other, man.
Or yeah, it's
It's not officially.
meeting each other. Trying to see if you're if this can work or
Mhm.
like you're interested in it. Yeah, so basically that's it. No, dating with the intention of being
Being
serious.
in a relationship.
Yeah, being in a committed relationship, being in a serious relationship. So that's dating. So what about online dating? Sige.
Done through different apps.
Yeah, I think it's the
Even
same.
in games.
I think it can be the same thing as real life dating, but still applied online.
Yeah, online.
Like you can still go through the actions of getting to know someone through online. So it can be the same, but literally online.
Online.
For me, in my perspective,
Meeting
dating.
people online.
meeting people online.
Yeah.
Getting to know them through online.
Yeah. There are even like certain apps just for that, like really just meeting other people online, and then if you both click, then
If you both
online
swipe-
dating.
swipe-
Watch movies
swipe
online.
left.
Swipe right.
I think swipe right. Swipe right day.
And usually right now, dating can be in games, right?
Ayo. Lagi na kay memes about that through games.
Even videos, but like screen recordings na.
Nice one, baby.
So it can be called online courting, I guess, no? Like if
online
Philippines, that's how it starts. We can say na first online courting is like what, fling.
Fling.
Just like, hey, you did a good job out there in the game or
No.
stuff like that. Kilig,
You want to play again next time?
That's online courting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it starts like that. Yeah. Where then you get to know each other. Then again, in Philippines, if we use the term say online courting, then online courting leads to, if I'm correct, online dating.
Online
Yeah.
dating. That's it.
It leads to that where you're officially together.
Mhm.
And to clarify the enjoy with online dating, you know, we'll try to make it specific. So, di ba, we were talking earlier, di ba, you said, like, they have never met in real life. So that's what we're gonna try to talk about today.
Yes, like meeting someone exclusively online.
Online.
Getting to know them online. Like that's the context of what we're talking about right now.
Never met in real life.
You haven't met them in real life. Like through online we're good.
Yeah.
So disclaimer before we go into like further discussions and stuff like that, that everything we say in this video is like personal opinions,
Yes.
personal perspectives. So whoever is watching should take it with a grain of salt. Like we are not the wisest people
Tayo.
out there, okay?
We're very open to insight. If comment,
yeah.
comment lagi mo.
If you have any
Reading.
bottles,
We can't read anything because there's nothing.
So, we have insight. So, you know, like, bitaw para maka-realize, bitaw na makukita nila perspective. We need
Yeah.
the perspective to
so
widen
you
our
can comment
scope.
yours if
Without-
you're watching.
So yeah, so we have defined dating as a classic dating. Wait, have we defined it? Like the classic traditional way of dating, and then like we have now the modern way of dating, like meeting
Yeah.
people online through apps. But like dating doesn't kinda like we talked about this earlier. Like it doesn't.
Pre-video.
It doesn't like the dating term. Okay, like it doesn't kind of box itself gani within the dating apps. Like it could happen outside a dating app, like game or like anywhere in, like with a messaging
Literally anywhere with
option.
messaging.
Inana siya. So yeah, what do you think about this though? Like, is it safe?
With online dating.
Yes.
I think considering now that there are a lot of like, what's the word?
Predators.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the other word, but
The
yeah,
other,
that
the
one.
other P word.
Yeah, that one.
Other.
Because considering that there are a lot now in social media, I feel like it's not that safe. You know.
I think, you know, it's a lot of things that it's not really safe.
Yeah, but it also cannot be avoided that you get to meet someone online.
True.
Yeah, but it's not safe for me. It's I don't think it's that safe to just trust people.
Yeah, there's a risk in everything actually. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
especially with the online kid.
online.
Catfishing. Also,
Tayo.
catfishing. People can easily fake their, information on social media and everything. Make you think they look good, and
Yeah.
the truth is, it's not.
Actually, yes.
Like they could present themselves like as someone they're not.
Or literally the opposite gender, you know, nine times like lalaki niya yung pakita kay babae ba.
Yeah.
So
Pictures taken off like the internet or Pinterest and using it as their own,
tayo.
something like that. Yeah.
That's what makes it dangerous, actually, the online dating.
But can you think of pros though? Like, what are the pros of it?
Pros.
Well, if done successfully or if kanang successfully jud ba na well obviously
Successful surgery.
you obviously ang benefit ano kayo yab
Mission success.
So therefore if you know all kanang check ra jud ang tanan like honest as young self na babae jud siya
Like
same
if
age.
sincere, like you go
Sincere,
online
yeah.
with like a
Sincere, genuinely
genuine,
nice.
like you're searching for the right person. Right?
Mhm.
Okay, I've read an article and like I also watched the video. Like it's easier to find a match online, but like there's also the danger that they could just be pretending.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like if the person on the other side of the screen is like like genuine, like honest yun ilahang mga kuan, ilahang
Intentions.
infos about themselves,
yeah.
like honest intentions sad. Kay like the internet has a way of sorting things for you. So you can easily find a match na like, this person also likes cats and dogs, or this person likes to read in their downtime. So yeah, that could be one of the pros.
Nasa good pro nga na, like, it could be a starter, like, a starter conversation ba, and also, Nakalimot ko sa isulti. Sige to, isulti sa starter and
Shopping.
it's it could be a starter and also if you're an introvert, like di ka ganun mo story the personal,
That's your...
you can do it
Online
online.
mong wheelhouse, no? Like,
Yeah.
you're good
I
at.
think if you like you can, you're blessed. If you're kuan ba, if kanang matimingan ka nga that person is actually genuine, like on the other side of the screen, then you can have someone you can talk to. Like, cause like at times na you cannot, like what Chan said na mag introvert, and then probably a pro food guy, they can actually have someone they can talk to na they cannot do in real life. Because they don't have it in real life, and then they can find someone online, but kanang gani like when they na may times na like magstorya sila all the time and then nasa uban na murag di sila ganahan, so di lang ko kanang online. So if makatiming sila, like if makatiming sila na that person is sincere, is true, and has good intentions,
Wow.
then you could talk to that
I feel
person.
like Tash is shading someone.
I'm not. It's just what I've noticed, okay, online. Like what people share. But I read Sabayle, like stuff on Twitter. So yeah, it's where they could find someone genuine. Especially pandemic. So it's hard to kanang go out and interact with other people. So I guess online is where they find those people.
Yeah.
But I guess no problem with that is, like, for me, I think it's really hard to find an actual genuinely nice person online.
Yeah.
I think it's like a very rare.
It's rare.
Like, you'd have to spend a lot of time online just trying to search, diba?
Yeah.
Or like a lot of time talking with them.
So like, yeah. So I think that's hard. Kay, I feel like majority of those genuinely nice person are actually out there.
Yeah.
They're not, doing online. They're out there, once a day. And I think another pro or advantage I can see with online dating is online dating in the sense you're trying to get to know the person. Dili pa uyab, in that kind of situation. Like I think a good thing is like when you talk together with that person online, then like you figure out, oh wait, I don't think she's a good kind of match for me.
Yeah.
But you can be friends. It can lead to a kind of friendship. Like diba, like they're pen pals. People mail each other, like kung sa una pa na, pen pals mo, mail from different countries. So karon, yeah, you can message na people from other countries. You can just be friends.
Wait.
Advantage.
So online dating kind of like existed, but like pen pals sa una.
Yeah.
Or dating sites.
Now
Dating
it's
sites
just
is una.
easier.
Yeah.
Dating sites were one of the
And also,
biggest.
one of the pros nga add lang ako sa panedyo some like it can be international, like di na siya mo limit there sa
Ay,
Philippines.
guys.
You can talk to other people outside the country and basta as long as you have good intentions, okay.
As long as mo match among standards sa international
Standard.
But yeah, that's one of the advantages I can see na. The main for me na, kaya di ba dating again is getting to know each other to see if you're compatible, if you can see yourself in a relationship. But if ever you don't see it, you can always be friends.
Yeah.
It's nice to have just another person you can talk to.
Until you have a lot of friends.
Grabe siya, Chan.
So that means never gonna match with any of them.
Means so why did ka?
Oy.
Wait.
But yeah, online dating is like, it's not all bad man good. Kaya there have been, instances, like mga posts, like kanang internet stories ba, like they got online and then like they got along well and then which led to marriage, which is a good thing for them.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't think online dating is bad at all. I just think that there are really things.
There are
risks in
Yeah.
online
Everything.
dating, but I don't think it's bad in itself.
It's like even in personal, there are also
There is.
risks sa personal.
Yeah.
Like if someone can pretend to be someone they're not on the internet,
You can also
they can also pretend to be someone they're not like
there
in real life.
are risks
Yeah.
everywhere.
So there are risks everywhere, but like kanang in the internet, like there's ano tawag na hamrag
more possibility.
More
mailan ka.
possibility.
Mas
Yeah.
grabe ang...
Mas grabe ang possibility because catfishing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys said.
Easier to.
So, yeah, mo na siya.
And like, I don't think, for me, it's not good, bad, maybe unconventional, but it's not bad. Kay, like as believers, as Christians, as long as we're glorifying God, as long as we're not sinning, okay ra.
It always boils down to the question if are you glorifying God?
Or is it
Yeah,
kanang commit of sin, like, as long as you're kanang the way you're chatting that person kay is kanang good, clean, like,
Yeah.
fair lang. Wala ray kanang hidden meanings ba?
Yeah, we'll get to that because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's also like an interesting comparison. Okay, like, di ba when you talk about online dating, like you're putting yourself out there, like you're actively searching for that other person that you can
Yeah.
connect with. So like kanang, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Okay, there's different opinions about that in the Christian community. However, kanang tawag na, the Bible doesn't really say anything about it. Like kanang definite yun nga, these are the rules of dating.
Yeah.
These are the do's and don'ts. Like it's a kind of a gray area actually. But there are lots of principles that you can take from the Bible and like apply it.
Yeah.
So yeah. But before we get to that part,
Yes.
before we get to that part, I want to know: are you is online dating? Are you for it or against it? Like, is it personally for you? Is it for you, or like would you rather do it the conventional way?
Oh, so like if I would,
Yeah.
For me, I'm not against it, but I'm mas ganahan ko ang mas personal, personal dating
True.
rather
Me-
than online. Actually.
Yeah, I'm also not against it actually, but I don't think I'm for it. Like
Like you wouldn't.
I
do
wouldn't.
it
Yeah, I
personally.
wouldn't do it personally like me, but I'm not against it at all. I just don't. I'm against it for me. What?
Against it for
What's
myself.
up?
Against it for myself.
But yeah.
I don't want it for myself.
So,
I want it to happen to me, Day.
I guess for me, yeah, again, I'm not against it, and go on, open up to experience. Like, why not? Like, I mean, yeah, I guess nindot po dyan na kanang personal,
Personal.
but why not try online? Like, if makareach ko sa kind of age, o yeah, I could see myself maybe using it, or I don't know,
You're open to the idea.
open to the idea. I'm not saying na I'm not reduce that as a way to like, but yeah, why not?
It could happen
Just
in the future or something.
Mm.
Just, for me, when I say na kanang I don't want it kanang for me, but like I don't wanna do online dating. But I'm not saying na like what you said na not open to it, but not to, because it could happen. Roman said if ever kay things happen like unexpectedly. So yeah, it could
if
happen.
the situation wants me to online it,
Why not?
It's a situation.
Adapt to change.
Yeah. So what siya na like it all boils down good to like I think your relationship with
with God, yes.
It all boils down to your relationship with God. Because again, it's not like we said, we don't think it's a bad thing good. But you should be safe sad
Mm.
Yeah.
when you decide
be careful.
to try it. Like, know the risks and then be careful with your information because it's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ate Joy, in online dating, you need, maybe if you really want to try, maybe you can ask a friend who's experienced in that, no? And like judging or like, kana makita siya through people ba, even if online. Like, kana siya kanang experience ng kanang online dating. Di ba naman, like, I'm sure there are people in our circle who've tried it niya, like, they can really judge wisely na, kanin, dindat ni siya. Or, I don't know, like, if a Christian or someone like us is wanting to consider online dating, it's nice. Another kanang, just a check na. I was like to make sure na making the right decisions in online dating.
Yeah.
So,
You definitely have
experience.
to have like a mentor or like someone who knows what they're doing or like
Close
someone
friend.
like
May
older,
wisdom.
like wisdom.
Mm.
Someone who is wiser. Someone like Naomi. like she was to Ruth. Diba?
Totoo.
Si Ruth, she put herself out there
Yeah.
for Boaz. But like that was kanang under the guidance of Naomi and also kanang kuan gito. I believe that that was done in like prayer. And it was also the will of God. Kasi sila ang magkadayon.
Mm.
So there is always this idea, no, that when we talk about online dating, it's like you're putting yourself out there. And like it comes with a negative notion that nagdali ka, you're in a hurry, like putting yourself out there, like you're not able to trust the process God has prepared for you. But like that's not true because kanang I think that God uses many ways. Like
Yes.
God can use many ways for us to meet that person, and it all boils down to your relationship with Him. Good, like daily devotional, like daily meditating on God's word, and like kanang if you're really in touch with God, then He will impress upon you like what you need to do. Okay, like it doesn't mean like if you don't do online dating, okay, you won't be able to meet special someone, or it doesn't say like it doesn't mean suddenly like to meet that special someone you just have to stay put and not do anything. So it all really boils down to like what you think, or like what God is telling you, like through of course like building a relationship with God first.
But also I think you need to ask yourself, why would you want to date? Like, is it to feel something inside of you, like you're alone, you're lonely? Is that the reason why you have to ask yourself that? Because metabo magud is when you go to dating and you just want to feel something inside you, or you want someone to share your problems with, it becomes toxic.
Yeah, it doesn't work out. Okay, like you're what he said.
First, you need to have a good relationship with God, and also you need to be contented with yourself also before you go into dating. So that's an advice.
You know, I think lots of teens right now during the pandemic were just bored. Very bored.
Basically.
So yeah, I think most of what happened last year, that included online stuff, was online courting. Like it just composed of fling, char, kilig lang good, kilig moments, but never really develop to something real. Because one of maybe karon buwag na sila. Like the ones who were like chatting, flirt last year, they're buwag na, di ba?
Yeah, I think as Christians, like as a youth, you know, I feel like we've always been taught to date to marry.
Yeah.
Date to marry.
Date to marry,
That's
yes.
my parents.
You don't have all the time in the world, and if you try to waste your time on someone who's like for fun lang,
Trial and error.
then I think kanang maging anak ba? Because you know, the world could end tomorrow, you know, and you would never know. So I feel like it's something that's always, you know, like taught to us gamay. Teens pa ta ba? Like you have to date to marry, because I think God, you know, like you don't waste your time on unnecessary things.
But I
Unnecessary
think when they say date to marry, I think that's date in the sense uyab na jud.
Yeah.
But again, but for me, again, when I think of date, it just means the
Getting to know.
get to know.
Yeah.
Kaya kasi wala sino kay ka-weird na dito na uyab or na.
Yeah, you don't commit to someone for 5 years or how many more years and just not marry that person. I think that's what they meant na date to marry. Kanang uyab na jud ba? Like when
go into a relationship with the intention of marrying that person.
that one. So don't be officially together when you're not mature, when you're not ready to be in, when you know within yourself that you're not ready to, I think, commit to that person or start a relationship. So yeah, with online dating, again, what Chan said, I feel like you have to really ask yourself and assess if what you're doing is glorifying God. Right? Yeah.
Check your motivation. Are you lonely? Are you just bored? Or are you genuine? Do you really want to find that person?
And plus, there are genuine people out there who are really like sincere and all, and you wouldn't want to be the person to
Break them,
you know, or hurt them.
You end up making them turn to something else.
Yeah.
Like instead of being genuine, you wanna slag heartless.
That actually happens, you know. So be careful, guys, and really know your intentions for that person, because in the end you might end up hurting them. Diba? Like even sa online ra.
But is it a sin to like you know mag-char ka, like both of you get char like wala kilig moment, but both of you know that you're just bored? Is that a sin then? Wala na. Like you end things.
Well, if it's mutual.
If it's
If it's
mutual,
mutual,
So did you just say no? Like
never like unspoken.
that's
siya
the
na
spoken
po,
thing na okay, di na seryoso ha, wala na.
Eh, ano ba? But like,
Yeah.
you both know?
We're gonna end soon.
Like,
Yeah, this isn't serious.
so can you? So would you consider?
I
Are
think-
you sinning against God with that?
I
or-
think it's only a sin if you do something
Ah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
you know, that's
Yeah,
against
that's-
the Bible.
Uh-huh.
Even though you both know that you're bored, and then you both do something that God is against with, then I think wala na.
Yeah, that
That's
is.
the sin.
Yeah.
But,
But
if you're just talking,
Kilig-kilig
Just
ka.
kidding mo, like.
Okay na.
you both know
yeah.
you're bored. That's not the sin.
I don't know. Yeah.
But in that sense, you know that you're doing something wrong with the other person. Like, feeling this is not right.
One
Yeah,
aside.
aside.
That also plays into the factor.
But you know what would always turn into something serious?
Hmm.
Like you both just started because both of you are bored. So you started this thing that you both, you know, have, and then it could, if everything goes well, then it could turn into something more serious and
True,
Yeah.
they're gonna get post sa Facebook like, hey, meeting my online ka-chat ba? There's
both
many
of
of
you
them.
just, both start out of boredom and then sila na nakasal na, di ba? Ringan na, like rare stories. Rare
So see, it could that could also be God's way. Like,
Like, whether they're like,
of like,
you can like, God, can I pray na maybe karon na mag-online dating ko na dira mo. Di ba, like what Ate Joy said, really depends on the relationship. God, if God, you pray for it ba?
if He's telling you to take that leap of faith.
God, inig-swipe na ko mo ni siya.
Yeah, but we have to be careful because you know God still give us the free will to make decisions and do decisions. So if something goes wrong in your life, don't blame it all on God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, really pray for it. And yeah, this video is not telling you to go there, okay?
Yeah.
Because God has His own timeline. So
Yeah, yeah.
whatever you choose, kana good. Kana if it's kana sad same sa in connection with what Chan said. Nga like if you do online dating and then you feel nga like it's kind of wrong for you, like it's not for you, then maybe you shouldn't go with it. You know.
Ito. Ano mo ka sa, why would you do something that it feels wrong?
It's against you.
Yeah.
And then, and you don't.
I didn't
And you don't.
Yeah, I guess just remember that God really is writing our love stories,
Shout out.
beautiful love stories, you know, in our for each and every one of us. So yeah, don't rush.
Don't rush. Don't be afraid to wait.
And yeah. Yeah, you know, like I feel like you could really imagine hear God if you really seek Him and like have this intimate relationship with Him. You could hear Him and you will know if this is what He wants for you or not.
Yes, waiting sucks, but every wait has a worth.
So guys, your like last words. Last words? What can you say? Parting words?
For me,
Before we end?
no, as Christians, like all things in life, I think, you know, if you're planning to do online dating, you know, pray about it. Ask God for His will, no, and sana, make sure na what in your online dating it's glorifying, no, just you're not sinning against God, no, you're not breaking any of His commandments, and you're just keeping it clean, keeping it good, and yeah, keep it in moderation, okay, you know, like on the topic with addiction, sige, chat, so yeah, just be wise in doing it.
For me, evaluate your motivations. Like, why do you want to date? Sige, more na. Why do you want to date? Do you need someone to hold? Joke.
Are you lonely?
Are you lonely, or do you have problems? You just want to resolve by being in a relationship, or
Bitaw. check on yourself. No?
etc.
Yeah.
You know, just evaluate your motivations.
I think it's also important for us to remember that maybe in your season of waiting, God will reveal something to you. And who knows now, what He's going to reveal to you is your partner for life. So, you know, don't rush things. Online dating is not bad, just be careful.
Yeah, just be careful out there.
And make sure you to glorify God.
So yeah, this video is not encouraging you in any way to rush into anything you're not ready for. Again,
Nor are we discouraging.
nor are we discouraging
no.
it. It's just what, you know, this is our opinions about it.
It's like a guide.
Open-minded
Open-minded
insights
guide.
about
Yeah, insights. We all share insights.
you
here.
do you.
You could also share your insights in the comments.
Please.
Please. We would like to read them. Like, what are your thoughts on online
If
dating?
any other angles we haven't seen yet.
Because maybe in another episode, no, basa tag comments,
Yeah,
answer
yun.
the questions
Answer questions.
by
So,
people.
yes. So share with us your thoughts on online dating. Are you for it? Are you against it? Do you know anyone who has experienced it? Or ikaw mismo naka-experience ka? Do share.
Yes.
And bottom line, again, to summarize everything, okay, like online dating or like dating in general, like it's not bad, but again, you have to like be wise about it. Like pray about it, consult like an ate or a kuya or some like a mentor, and when you're in that season of waiting, don't like think that you have to rush into a relationship. Okay, God has His own timeline, and like with God's timeline, kay ka na, nothing in the world can stop it. So if you're meant to meet that person, God will find every possible way nga mag-meet you, no? It will happen in its own time. So trust in the process. Trust in the process. Amen.
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 Last words.
Okay. So yeah, that's it for our topic this afternoon. I hope na you found it enlightening.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed our like little discussion, and this was so fun, guys.
Yes,
Like
very
tapos ganda here, but
First time.
Kayo.
we were able to talk. Okay, it's easier to exchange ideas this way.
Other than online.
Naway lang. Wait.
Wala lag, hindi na walang dyan.
Hindi na kumawag galit.
Hindi na magana sa
Wala na yung mo interrupt, ika-pray na.
Interrupt.
Oh. No more prayer interruptions. Yeah, and hopefully na si Sam.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hope so.
Okay, kita nung kawawa.
Yung partner in crime. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow our Spotify and like all our links to our social media. It will all be down below. And we'll see you again next time
Hey!
for our season finale. Don't miss it, guys.
Woo!
Bye!
Bye-bye!
Hey!
Hey, ew, that's so outdated. Thanks for watching!
For more content, click here!
Woo! Click here!
Click here!
Click here!
Click
Click here!